Hello. Today we're going to be fighting Mountain of Smiling Bodies, but first, let's go over the decks. I have a Nemo with Energy Cycle, 2 Leap, Energy Conversion, 3 A Golden Opportunity, Ready Up, and Emotional Turbulence. And for passives, I have Liquefied Flesh, Your Shield, Keeping Stride, and Electric Shock. Bada with Energy Cycle, Rewinds, 2 Leap, Energy Conversion, 2 Absorb Impact, and 2 Devastating Thrash. And for passives, Puppet Skeleton, Concussion, and Double Hauler. And then 2 Emmas with the standard Singleton Light Regen Suite, Creek, Wrath of Torment, Automated Movement, Repressed Flesh, Will of the Prescript, and Emotional Turbulence with the same passives as the Bada. Notably, you could also run this with Firing Squad, but I figured you probably don't need a guide for that. I might do one and put in the description of this video. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so the Mountain of Smiling Bodies will start in Phase 2 on 250 HP, and it will be casting a couple of pages. The first one is Horde Screech, which is a mass individual that rolls 4 to 8, 4 to 8. Notably, because it has strength, it'll roll 5 to 9, 5 to 9, and so it's fairly hard to outroll. But we have some tools like Absorb Impact, Repressed Flesh, Emotional Turbulence, and yeah, all that. And its other 2 pages will be casting Devour on 2 of the Melted Corpses. And so that's a 5 to 8, 5 to 8 that recovers HP on hit. Well, it's a 6 to 9, 6 to 9 because of the strength. And there will be 2 Melted Corpses that are casting Pained Whale, which is a ranged page that is 2 to 6 and 2 to 4. But you don't really want to be clashing into this because of the Rot passive. So upon taking a hit, deal 8 damage to the librarian that attacked it and inflict 1 fragile onto them. And so the best way that I found to deal with it is by using counter dice, like the one on Emotional Turbulence, to clash into the mass attack and maybe one of the Devours, while letting the counter die deal with the Pained Whale. Alright, on the second scene it'll just be casting 3 Devours, and the Melted Corpses that were not acting in the last scene will be casting Pained Whale. So just more of the same, and we're going to be trying to stagger the Mountain of Smiling Bodies on this scene, and noting its resistances as Slash Ineffective, Pierce Injured, and Blunt Normal. We're going to be wanting to prioritize Blunt attacks over Pierce and Slash. Alright, for Abno Pages, any of these are fine. I think I'll be taking Vengeance here and putting it here because I know that my Gebra took quite a few hits. And, well, we'll see what happens from here. So now that it's staggered, we're going to try and kill the Mountain of Smiling Bodies on this scene to bring it to Phase 3. And noting that our Gebra is quite low on stagger, I think I'm going to want to avoid clashing with her for probably the rest of the fight. So alright, here I'll be taking Prey. I'll just put it here, I guess. Alright, and now Mountain of Smiling Bodies will just be casting 2 Devour every scene, and the melted corpses will be doing the same stuff as they've always been doing. And so here we can fairly likely kill or at least stagger the mountain of smiling bodies in one scene. So once again, focusing on blunt, and let's just do that. Now that the mountain of smiling bodies is staggered, the fight's pretty much over. Notably, once you kill the mountain of smiling bodies, you still need to deal with the melting corpses, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So I'm going to try and kill the mountain of smiling bodies and these two corpses on this scene. Alright, so here I will take Reddit bolts and put it on my Gebra, but any of them will work. And then here, you can pretty much just auto battle this, but yeah, I'll be continuing to do it normally for the sake of clarity. Alright, there we go. The biggest issue I found with this one is in the later stages, if you've been losing a lot of clashes, you might not have enough HP to get around the 8 damage every time you hit them, but other than that, it's not too hard. After defeating the mountain of smiling bodies, you'll get access to these abnormality pages. Absorption is quite good. If you have any other forms of regeneration, this will usually just give you 3 strength for the rest of the act, but if you didn't bring any, then this page also enables itself just fine as long as you can kill an enemy. Laughter is a bit more niche, needing your librarian to be below 50% HP to do anything, but once they are, this page is very powerful. Of course, the best person to put this on is Yujin since she starts at 25% HP, but if you notice any of your librarians dipping quite low, then this page might be worth your while. The last page is Mountain of Corpses. This page is meant for solo builds as upon taking it, all the librarians except for the selected one will immediately die. The effect you get for it though is worth it. For each librarian killed by this effect, the selected librarian will get 1 max light, 1 light regeneration, 1 strength, 1 protection, and 1 haste for the rest of the battle. This page does require a lot of negative emotion coins, so if you're actively trying to get it, you'll probably need to lose as many clashes as you can while leaving all your librarians alive. In the next video, we'll be taking on Chesed's next abnormality, Road Home, and Scaredy Cat. I'll see you soon, and as always, thank you for watching.